Good morning, everybody. It's Justin Ray, Operations Section Chief for Alaska Team 3, with your daily operational update for the Willamette Complex South for August 14th, 2024. We had a really good day yesterday and looking to continue that today. Most of the fires we're working on are staying within their original footprint, and we're slowly coming in off the lines, strengthening and reinforcing those to mop in where we can safely and add security to those lines that we've established around those fires. We'll start down to the south today, the Coffee Pot Fire. This is one of our high priority fires due to the how close it is to some of our values at risk and communities to the north of Oakridge. So we've really been putting a lot of effort into there. That fire has not moved out of its original footprint in a while. There's been a lot of good work securing line, mopping up where it's safe to do so, and patrolling. So that's still looking good there. Not a lot of growth, not much movement. Slowly moving in from the outside in, mopping up and securing. Down to the south and east is Moss Mountain. That is the fire that we have the most activity on to help secure those lines and get the lines in. On the south end of the fire, below the 2120 road, we have had that slopped over there and slowly backing off the hill. That is one of our priority areas to contain that slop. We do have dozer line on the bottom of it, and the crews have been working for the past couple days, putting lines, saw lines and hand lines down the sides to box that in. So far, so good. It's been successful, and we're going to continue strengthen those lines to the south of the 2120. Around the west side of Moss Mountain, we've located and started putting in some fire suppression lines away from the fire where it's safe to do so, tying back into roads to the north. The road heads down to the southeast and around the south end on the 2120. So we're going to use those roads as our primary containment lines for the Moss Mountain fire. They're called indirect lines, fire suppression lines, just because going direct on the fire line in Moss Mountain is very unsafe to do so. There's a lot of large trees, super steep, not the best place for firefighters to be, and we wouldn't have the most success doing that anyways. Down to the southeast, fire 217. That one is still 100% contained. We do aerial observation every day on that fire, as well as IR flights, just to make sure that fire stays where it's at and it's still being monitored heavily. Further to the southeast, the 208 fire, that one is still within the wilderness. It's slowly backing off a mountain to the west, south, and east. Did have quite a bit of activity on it yesterday on the perimeter, so we're going to keep that in monitor status as we pre-plan some indirect fire suppression lines to the west in case it wants to move west towards any of our values at risk. Up on the north end, the chalk fire is our highest priority fire right now due to the vicinity of a lot of our values at risk in Oakridge right here. The east side of the chalk is starting to look really good, very secure. The crews have been working on that for about a week now, strengthening and reinforcing those lines, mopping in, knocking out hot spots in there, and a lot of it is in patrol status at this point. The western end of chalk is where we have the most concern on this fire. We're still working around those lines, securing, mopping in. Yesterday we did get a tree come over the line out there, and which resulted in a little bit of a slop or spot across the line. Turned out to be about 1/8 of an acre, and we were able to get crews on there right away to secure that up. So there's still potential on the chalk with trees coming over the line, hot debris rolling down the hill across the line. So we're going to keep real close eyes on the chalk fire and slowly work our way in from the outside of the perimeter in. The McKinley fire, that is still 100% contained. Hasn't moved at all out of its footprint there. We're monitoring that every day as well as the Tire Mountain fire. Very similar situation to chalk. It's 100% contained. Just monitor and make sure that stays where it's at. And that's your daily operational briefing. Thank you.